So here we go for the second of these one-off sprints to decide who goes through to the next round. And here we have on the outside for Belarus, Jan Varamchuk. And on his inside for Germany, gold medalist in the kilometre yesterday and the bronze medalist in the team sprint, as well as 2 medals in the Euros. He's the reigning European sprint champion, Maximilian Dörnbach.
So we're still at the sudden death phase here in this sprint competition, in that if you lose this match, you are out of the sprint. Only the winners will progress to the next round. So Dörnbach has to be the favourite here. But his opponent, Varamchuk of Belarus, is currently occupying the foremost position, just dropping down into the well of the track. And Dörnbach decides to take a little bit closer order here. Varamchuk craning his neck to see if his opponent is about to launch an attack, and zigzagging around behind him, trying to throw him off the scent. This is what sprinting is all about, this tactical battle before the final lunge for the line. And Dörnbach, with those medals already to his credit, of course, in the European Championships, knows what is required. And he drops down underneath his opponent, starting to lift the pace now. Dörnbach looking behind, almost enticing the Belarusian to pick up the pace. The Belarusian responds, takes Dörnbach up the track. So this one's not over yet, because Varamchuk has the lead as they come off the final banking here. Well, Dörnbach must be confident with his speed as he comes around the outside. Indeed he does. That was a close finish, but Dörnbach of Germany just taking it ahead of Varamchuk of Belarus.
Swiftly on to the second of these 6 heats. Remember that the winners are going through to the quarter-finals, where they will be joined later by 2 more riders who will get back in the competition via a couple of repechage heats. So, to the second heat, and on the inside here for Germany, the kilometre gold medalist yesterday and the European sprint champion as well. Got that championship just a few weeks back. He's also had a bronze here in the team sprint just the other day. For Germany, Maximilian Dörnbach. And on his outside for New Zealand, Jeremy Presbury.
Well, the riders rolling away, very slow pace here. Remember, they have to maintain walking pace or faster for the first half lap. So our trackside commissaires, and indeed our starter, will be keeping a very careful eye on this one. Dörnbach in the lead position. And the reason the riders are on the blue bit, which, as I mentioned earlier, the Côte d'Azur, because if they're going higher up the banking at this speed, they will end up not necessarily still upright. Gradually moving up the banking, just about walking faster than our commissaire in the back straight. They're permitted 30 seconds of standstill once they have crossed that pursuit line in the back straight. So Dörnbach trying to encourage Presbury to come around him and take up the lead position. Bit of a track stand there from Dörnbach. Not coming to a halt for very long. Presbury, though, maintaining his second spot. Back down to the bottom before the banking under the scoreboard is encountered. Now the pace increases. Dörnbach taking his opponent up and down the track here. Presbury now draws level, head-to-head almost. Well, there was a bit of actual physical contact there, I suspect. So the race has been stopped by our starter. So our commissaires judging that it was the German rider at fault there. And the replay on our big screen showing it, locking shoulders. Presbury pushing back against the pressure being applied there. So the riders will come right back to the line here. Try that one again. So we're underway for the second time of asking. The German rider will carry a warning now for his conduct in the preceding heat. And he can't afford another because 2 strikes and you're out in terms of warnings from the commissaires panel. So he's leading this one a little more brisk pace than we saw last time. Crowding we saw, which brought the preceding ride to a halt.
And Carl, I have the official warning from the commissaires for the German Maximilian Dörnbach in that little incident there. Maximilian Dörnbach has been given a warning for deliberate and flagrant fault against his opponent.
Or leaning on him in more ready, recognisable terminology. And if you're familiar with the footballing analogy, it's a bit like getting a yellow card. And the second time it happens, well, you get the red card and you are no longer in the competition. So Dörnbach will have to be careful here. But there is no crowding going on at the moment because Presbury is laying back a couple of bike lengths behind his opponent. Dörnbach glancing behind. Now he applies the pressure to the pedals, both riders inside the sprinters line, but Dörnbach has the lead. Presbury now coming back strongly as they come under the scoreboard for the final time. Jason Presbury of New Zealand round the outside of Dörnbach and takes it on the line. Well, Jeremy Presbury of New Zealand looked as though he was out of contention as he went into the back straight for the final time, but a powerful sprint from the Kiwi delivers him across the line.
Ja.